Let us leave behind the crowded alleys and move quietly now into a different kind of shadow, a quieter place, where ambition walks not in the roar of the crowd, but beneath marble porticos and shaded courtyards, where the fall of a man is not sudden, but slow like dusk settling across a city. Here begins the story of Gaius Gracchus, a name whispered with reverence and caution. A man born into privilege, yet drawn to the people. Imagine him, if you will. Gaius, the younger brother. Dark-haired, precise in speech. Educated in Greek philosophy. Raised in a domus filled with scrolls and statesmen. He was not the first to dream of reform. His older brother, Tiberius, had already shaken the Roman order, calling for land redistribution, daring to limit the vast estates of the wealthy, and paying for it with his life. Gaius watched his brother fall on the Capitoline Hill, watched the Senate turn its gaze away, and yet he did not withdraw. Years passed, quietly. He served in the military, posted far from the city's unrest. Perhaps he thought, in those distant provinces, that change could still be made. Perhaps he believed that justice, if approached more calmly, might survive. When he returned to Rome, it was not with fanfare, but the people remembered his name. The Gracchi name, a name tied to bread and fields and fairness. And so, Gaius was elected tribune of the plebs, and unlike many who wore the title for show, he acted. He proposed new laws many. Laws that curbed the power of the Senate. Laws that gave grain at reduced prices. Laws that opened citizenship to Rome's Italian allies, an idea radical and deeply unwelcome to many elites. He spoke out in fire, but with a cool clarity, measured, resolved. In the forum, his voice was soft but firm, his gestures restrained. And yet, his very presence unsettled Rome. You see, reform, however calmly it is spoken, carries weight. And when it begins to shift the ground beneath those who are comfortable, that weight becomes dangerous. Opposition brewed slowly. Senators muttered in cloisters. Whispers turned to warnings. In his second term, the tide began to turn. Gaius was no longer the quiet reformer. He was painted as a threat. A man too clever, too persuasive. And then, a moment, a single act. A magistrate, opposing Gaius,